Hi everyone, welcome to Rays of Hope, Rainbow Light, Love and Healing for the Pisces New Moon, February 23rd. And as you know, Pisces is the last zodiac sign, and it is about endings and new beginnings. So we embrace the new, let go of the past, surrender, heal, spiritual expansion. We have beautiful energy for creativity, for fantasy, for fulfilling our dreams, creating a new version of ourselves, evolving, right? And it is about starseeds. My readings for the moons are going to be about starseeds. This is something that I've been very, very guided to because I am one as well, and I want to share that information with you. But right now, this information about starseeds, as you know, you've come from different star systems. Some of us have also studied in different star systems. And in this lifetime, you come in either with one focus of that star system, and I've listed below in the description links where you can find so much information about it and even go further from that point on if you are guided to. Use your intuition. That's what we need to do most importantly as people that come in as a soul within a body, okay? So just to make a point that if you don't know where you come from, sometimes in my evolution, I've been in many star systems studying different energies, different talents and wisdom. So what happens is every time I opened here, my first 12 years was with the God Star Sirius, with the Great White Brotherhood. I studied for 12 years with him. I was guided there, and I learned about different cultures and different spiritual practices, mantra. I learned about cleansing the body, getting rid of addictions. I had sugar and chocolate and nicotine. Those were the worst addictions I had, as well as emotional issues that I had to clear. And I did that for 12 years. Then I wanted to become a healer. And I knew that at a very young age, around the age of 8, I knew that's what I wanted to do. And so Jesus, the Christ light, he was my he was my Superman. But anyway, I learned a lot about the light, and through the Great White Brotherhood, I was able to continue and open again to the healing modalities that I wanted to get, to study in. And that's where I met the Palladians, and they taught me many things, energy healing, magnetic healing. I went to Barbara Brennan School of Healing Sciences. I learned about using, chambers of light with my clients, and through massage and through Reiki and through magnetic healing, which is about allowing and pushing and doing spiritual surgery. There's books there in my description about that school. She's here in Florida. It's an accredited college as well. I went to her school in Long Island, New York, where I was living at the time. But anyway, that information is there. Look at it. But anyway, what I wanted to say is that from that point on, I went and studied music. I created music. I didn't know anything about music. I learned when I was 8 years old for about a year, a little bit of music, but I channeled music. I found my voice. I went to NYU to study, to learn how to write and find my voice. And I became an author of a book not too long ago. And then from that point, I met the Arcturians, who taught me about sacred geometry and string theory and quantum physics, which I have no idea what it's about, but the images are very healing. Anyway, we will let that phone ring. What else did I want to say? So what I'm getting to is that some of us come with all that type of opening where we use different energies from those different star systems. And some of us just come in with one focus. So it doesn't matter if you don't know. It's okay, as long as you feel that you have come here. And many of us have come here in a very uncomfortable way. We haven't found our comfort zone here because we are not breathing. We have to allow ourselves to be here. This is home. Now, last month I told you there are star seeds that came before us that planted their seeds in the earth, their energy in the earth, and we can feel that. We know that it's there. If you if you've studied any type of meditation, you know that you can open yourself up to these energies. So know that we are also here to plant star seeds. And the only way we can do that is if we're rooted in the earth, if we're grounded here. And it's only through our portal. Our heart is the greatest portal that takes us to those places. It's through our heart is the memory that blooms from our past, from our ancestry past, from our star past. And you've been here before. You've done this before. And so we have to be comfortable in our body. And sometimes we just have to just allow ourselves to breathe. Just allow and let go of anything that if you've been stuck in. Don't force life. If you're forcing life, it's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to obtain this information. You have to let yourself be cracked open, let go and clean out all that doesn't serve you anymore. You have to use your intuition, your heart, and any kind of spiritual practice that you know of, whatever religion that you are of, is welcomed into this practice of being a starseed. It's not about throwing that away. It's whatever you're feeling. You come in with a culture, a spiritual practice, and you know how to maneuver or move through that in this way of energy. So know that your star ancestors are always there to help you. You can tap into it through meditation, through your heart. Listen. Okay. So today, what I'd like to do is start with my favorite piece. Yeah, we're going to clear the air a little. Let me just take this down here. And so, here we go. That would go on forever if I didn't touch that. But anyway, I wanted to clear the air and also show you something that when I started doing my body work, I would create these rituals. And of course, I found this was 30 years ago from a medicine man shaman from Arizona. It was I forget what culture it was, but anyways, he had the most beautiful artwork and he was making so many beautiful tools. And I've given so much of my tools that I used to use away because I didn't need them anymore, because you become the tool, you become very sensitive. But I kept some that were very, very close to me. But I used to use this to wake up the energy, before my clients came. I'd have the table out, I'd have the incense, smoking, and I'd have candles lit and music on, and I'd do a little ritual around the table and bring up the energies of our ancestors and also bring down the etheric realm of energy from our star systems, and also, our guides, because we always have guides around us, angels, all types of wonderful benevolent beings. So anyway, that's that. And then I want to show you how, this is something that I've been told to show you, that when you have intent and you're in alignment, you can move anything, you can create anything. And I'm going to show you something that was a tool that I kept. I have a few of them actually, but this is a pendulum, all right? And with a pendulum, we used to measure chakras, the energy systems within the body. And I know you're all wondering, well, how's this going to relate to our moon cycle? Well, it is, because the moon cycle of Pisces in this new moon is all about healing. It's all about spiritual expansion. It's all about fantasy, dreams, invention, creativity. It is love. There's relationships there as well. And it's about endings and new beginnings. So I want to show you about intent. I'm going to put the cards here so you can see, because the tablecloth is so white. And I want to make sure you can see. Okay, can you see that? Yeah, that looks good. With our intent and in alignment, you can make things happen. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to move this pendulum clockwise. I'm going to hold my arm so it doesn't move so much. And we're going to make this go clockwise just by my intention. All right, I want to make it bigger, bigger, bigger. Now if I let loose of the string, it'll get bigger, but I just wanted to show you now, with my intention, I'm going to make it stop, and I'm going to go counterclockwise. Okay, I'm going to go counterclockwise. Here we go. There's the counterclockwise. I'm going to go bigger and bigger. Now I'm going to make it go north and south. Wider. 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 Faster. Faster. Now I'm going to slow it down, and we're going to go east to west. 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 Wider. Wider. All right, we're going to stop this now. What I wanted to do is to show you how, with your intent, and I always talk about intent and alignment, but if you have your mind, your heart, and your spirit in alignment with the right intent, you can do anything. And this was a tool that we used to use in school to measure chakra systems, to find out, whether the chakra was clockwise or counterclockwise, or if it was on an angle. We know that there was a certain blockage. And now they have technology that does that. It's very, very expensive technology. I looked into it, and it's very, very expensive. You put your hands on sensors and they can sense everything, but I don't know how accurate that is. I would have to kind of do both studies, to see if this technology is real. But anyways, I wanted to just show you that so that you understand that alignment is the most important thing. So let's begin our reading. Sorry it took so long, but I really needed to stress all those points, because as Starseed, you have to be, the most important thing is balance, because some of us are so transcendent, and we want to be up in the higher realms and the celestial realms and, heaven. And when you're only there, you're not rooted in the earth, and you're not going to be able to prosper or create anything. You're not going to be able to feel safe. You're going to have fears and blocks. And some of us, there's imminence where we're constantly down here, constantly, and forgetting about our star ancestry. So we have to find balance. And where's that balance found? In the middle is joy. Joy is what gives us the balance in our life. And how do we find that joy? By allowing our heart, open the portal. This is the greatest portal of life, to the dimensions that are available to you, to the consciousness, the great consciousness of life that's there, the source, God, whatever you want to call it. And let those messages come to you. And if it means move, change your job, if it means change your relationship, if it means maybe you just have to be with yourself for a while, whatever it is to make you feel comfortable so that you can root yourself into the ground. There are many years that I was by myself because I had to be. I needed no interference in my life. I just worked, went to school, came home. And I saw my family as well, but I wasn't doing, I wasn't partying. Anyway, so, because I knew what I wanted to do at a very young age, and it was just a matter of time till it happened, till it all unfolded. And it came from a very hard way of opening, but our greatest gifts come from our greatest pain. Just remember that, all right? So here we go. We're going to put out some oracle cards. There's like 10 different decks I'm using today, so bear with me. I know this is going to be a little long, but I wanted to get all this information out there. And every time we have a new moon or a full moon, I'm going to be opening it up with some kind of different goodie. If you have any questions about out-of-body experiences, healing, anything that you've experienced that you need clarity of. And there's books below that I always keep telling you. Please like, share, comment. help me grow my channel. We need to have more star-seeded gifts here, you know, people who are seeding the earth with wonderful light. So let's go. Now the card I'm pulling here is about the collective. What is it as starseeds do we need to work on? Okay, this will be something that is very, very important for us to know. Compassion. All right, have compassion for yourself, have compassion for others, compassion for the process, and know that you are here for the greatest reason for healing the earth, for seeding your light. You came here, you wanted to come here, you chose to come here. Compassion, have compassion for yourself, so that the ride and the way of heaven and earth, you become the mediator of heaven and earth, you know, between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow everywhere. And you see star seeding, okay? Root your feet to the ground. So compassion is going to be what we're going to be working on. Have compassion, okay? So that's our one thing. Now, I'm going to pull a card from the language of light. That was sacred geometry. This is the activation cards. It's about sacred geometry, and they have the most beautiful, you know, artwork, and it's very, very healing. So let's go now to the language of light, and you know that sound. Okay. When sound hits the ethers, it comes through us as matter. So our voice, the fifth chakra, we create with our voice, right? When we express ourselves, we're creating. So be careful what you're creating. So the language of light is very similar to that. It's our ideas, it's our consciousness. So let's pull a card to see what we're going to be working on. Sensitivity, yes, sensitivity. We are sensitive beings, okay? So we need to know how to keep ourselves vulnerable, but yet not blocking the cosmic breath of life, okay? We don't want to ever block the cosmic breath of life, that energy that comes in, metabolize it, just like food, okay? Your breath, breathing is like food. Can you see that? Yeah, I'll show it to you again. Let's do it that way, yeah. So we have compassion and we have sensitivity. Okay, so that was from the language of light. And then we have return to spirit, because that's what we need to do, right? The etheric body of our soul. Returning to spirit. We are spiritual beings in a body. Okay, what are we working on? Prayers, okay? So all these unbelievable cards are showing you exactly. Don't forget to manifest through prayer, through meditation. Okay, very, very important. It's not going to happen. You have to be focused, like I showed you. When you're in focus and you're in alignment, you can create what you need. Okay, you can create whatever it is that you are intended to do here. You remember. You start to remember. Okay? And then this is the dragon cards. I love the dragon energy. They're like in the realm of angels and, you know, unicorns, I guess you could say, but they work with the darker energy, with the shadow. So what they do is they support us and protect us, you know, and they're in different dimensions. They're in the 4th, 5th, 7th, and 9th. Okay, so let's see what dragon is going to be with us right today. The black dragon, wow, cocoon, so you can take your divine potential grows. So cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. Beautiful. And I just want to see where the black dragon comes from. I believe the black dragon might be the 7th, 5th or the 7th, or 5th or the 7th, or maybe, let me see, maybe it might be the 9th, let me check. The black dragon, yeah, it is the 5th. It's 5th dimensional energy. So That's wonderful. So we've got prayers, we've got compassion, we've got sensitivity, and it is through our process where we could be vulnerable, but at the same time strong. So being grounded, feeling comfortable in our body, in our hearts, is how we can keep our sensitivity, but also protect ourselves. Being grounded is what protects you, okay? And so that's one of our aspects, 4 of our aspects that we're going to be going through here. Okay, so now let's bring these along here. And we're going to start with the, I'm going to be building a pyramid here, okay? So I'm going to start from the celestial skies here with the angel tarot. Okay, these are a few cards that we're going to use as the guiding us through this wonderful powerhouse of a pyramid, you know, because that's what it is. You know, pyramid is a powerhouse. And that's why, you know, you see many gurus standing in that space that, you know, and you could travel when you meditate. You travel through your mind, you know, through consciousness. Some people even create a vehicle, a Merkaba or a sphere of light. We can also talk about those things as well, how people can travel through time and space. And, you know, all the dimensions are within this universe. We can't leave this universe unless you know how to, unless you know where you're going and how you get there. It's not the way you think, you know. You can't leave this universe. But you can travel within the universal dimensions that are available. So let's pull a card to see what is going to be the guidance of this reading and this pyramid that we're going to create. I'm going to start from the beginning, which is our apex, and then to the ground, our grounding earth, okay? Okay, the dreamer, okay? So the dreamer in the tarot is the fool, okay? A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities, which is a wonderful way to start this. So this is our guide, okay? This is the energy that we are in right now in Pisces. It's the dreamer. It's this beautiful new leap of faith to new beginnings, new cycles. So it's a wonderful, wonderful way to start this cycle. So we're making a pyramid, and I'll show, well, hopefully you can see it eventually, but you may not be able to because of the angle of the camera. It's very, very difficult to square off everything. But anyway, so now let's pull some angel cards. Which angels are going to be with us? What is their wisdom and their protection? And, well, we're going to call upon those that are going to help us. And you may know them as well, but they're the angels of Atlantis. Okay, many of us have come from previous golden civilizations. And we love coming back here because being in the body is a very, very great privilege. You know, honor your body because it is a great privilege to be here. Okay, so let's see, the angels of Atlantis. What do you have for us? Who is coming with us on this journey? Haniel, which is the angel of courage. So on this leap of faith, yes, we need courage, right? Courage is a very, very important thing that we need when we're on a trip of this type. A new beginning. I love this. This is like so cool when it all works out like this. So we have the dreamer taking a leap of faith, this beautiful energy, and we have courage. So now we need one more for our journey. Oops. That was me making a mistake. I don't like to take cards where I am screwing up the shuffle. All right. So again, please comment, share, subscribe. Any questions you have, like if you like it. You know, I'm trying to grow this channel. There's so much more information I have. You know, and I told you about the rainbow light, you know, healing mechanism. You know, it's a process where you create an arc of light from your heart of a rainbow to the person you're healing, or a place or a region. And it really, really works. I do it all the time. So here we go. The angels of Atlantis. Okay, Gabriel, benediction. It's all about blessings. If you think you haven't had any lately, you will. Benediction is all about blessings that are coming to you, that are available to you, okay? And as you honor yourself and honor your work and honor those and your intent, you will be blessed beyond blessings, okay? So these are great, great vibes and energy that is coming on this journey with us. Okay, so now again, when you're beginning to make changes in your life, meditate on it. Follow your heart. Okay, that's the most important thing that's going to happen here in this new moon. Always follow your heart. Don't be afraid. Have courage. Okay, blessings are coming. You know, take the leap of faith. Pray. Have compassion. Allow yourself to be sensitive. Okay, because that's how your intuition works, through feeling. You know. So now these cards are the Starseed cards. Beautiful cards. They just came out in January, and I love them so much. And I'm going to pull some cards here. I'm going to pull a few cards. Okay. The courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature. Let yourself be seen. Now, when we talk about multifaceted, we are like crystalline light, like a crystal. So if you know what a crystal is like, right? It has many facets on it, right? So we are multifaceted. Okay, let your light be seen. When you have intention and your consciousness becomes a point of light when you have intention, and it shines a light through. And people can see that. And when you do that, like I showed you before, when you have intent and you're in alignment, you can create, you can move mountains, you know? So this card is talking about you have that multifaceted within you. It's all within you. Everything is within you. Everything that's in the universe is within you. You have that access, complete access here. Okay? So the courageous peony. So courage is the most important thing right now for all of you to really, really master your courage. Okay, so let's keep going with more of these cards. Shuffle. And please, if you have any questions or anything, please don't hesitate to comment or email me. The portal. Okay. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards are there. Wild card. This is a wild card. So I told you, your portal, the greatest portal is your heart. So when you open the portal of your heart, that's when you're going to start to see things available to you. Okay. This is a wild card. Open your heart. And if you don't know how to open your heart, there's exercise. That's why we exercise. When we stretch and we breathe, we open this up. Okay, there are many ways to open your heart, but through exercise. Just be careful, but you know that if you stretching carefully. All right, so it's right there, people. Very, very important. Okay, so let's pull one more card from the Starseed deck. And the portal's right in the middle between courage and blessings, okay? And courage is definitely something that is doubled in request. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so our third message is karmic relationships, okay? Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. So know that through this, things have shifted. In the Pisces cycle here, things have shifted. Karmic ties are ending. Karmic relationships are ending. Anything that you've been tied to is ending. So don't be stuck. Keep moving, okay? Take the leap of faith because you're going to feel the shift. Okay, it's a karmic ending. In relationships, you'll know. I can't explain to you what it could be. Only you would know what it is. But it's there. If you felt a shift, it's because you might have fulfilled a karmic contract. Okay? It's over. Let go. It's done. All right? So let's see. So now we come to the story cards. I love these cards because you see, as we come from, we're in the middle of this pyramid. Now we're coming closer to Earth. And I love these story cards because they're precious. You know, the artist, her name is Kathy Nichols, They're so sweet. You know, they're very simple, very colorful, and I love the way the cards are painted, hand painted. They're pretty, right? Story cards. They're new too. About a month ago, I was guided to buy all these cards, and you know what? My business has just started, and I spent so much money already on cards, but I love all of them. You know, and it really, really is my pleasure to do this. And I will be doing the love readings too as well every month. The moon readings are my specialty because I get to bring in my all my journey that I've been on to share you as a starseed. You know, because you know when I was growing into this world, into my world opening up, there was no such thing as the internet showing us all this information. No, we had to find it, and it was not easy. Okay, so I love it. The explorer, look at her. That's what you are, Starseeds. You're explorers. You're exploring the new beginnings, okay? And you're exploring your past, your ancestry, star ancestry, memories. You've been here before, so have the courage to keep moving. Don't stop, okay? Don't stop. Okay, so let's go. She's so cute. That's what I mean about these cards. They're very, very lovely. Anyway. Let's just give it one more shuffle. Cut. Opportunity is waiting for you. There you go. So it's there. Go for it. Don't stop. Okay? In this new moon, go for it, Starseeds. Go for it. They're waiting for you. The earth is waiting for you to seed it with star consciousness. And you know who you are. You know what you've been thinking. You may not have the coverage. Listen, I was in the closet for a long time because people thought I was crazy, like doing energy work. What do you mean doing energy work? What do you mean? You're studying with star systems, you know. Anyway, it's cute. I'll never forget those days. The mystic. Okay, so you all are mystics. It's all about meditation. Okay. Meditate on the opportunity, explore the past, open your heart and explore the past memories or anything that takes you from one place to the other. You may be, books used to fall on the floor or I'd see a message in an envelope or I'd hear a song, whatever. That's how I made my way, okay, and found the things that I needed to study. So anyways, here we are. Let's draw one more card from these story cards. All right. This is so wonderful. Really, really wonderful. I'm so happy to share all this information with you. And there's lots more. Believe me, I have so much more. My guidance has been very, very positive. It's been about 10 days. I've been working on this whole process of what I was going to be doing. I didn't know what I was going to be doing. And every day, one more piece of information came. And then the whole story came to me, you know, of what it is that I had to do in this reading. So here we go. The fox. Okay, so the fox is someone who's very, very clever. Okay, so be clever, be creative. Don't be afraid to, you know, to have a fantasy, because sometimes our fantasies become our dreams and our dreams become reality, right? So get foxy if you have to. And, you know, there's also love that could be coming into this. You may meet people. You may meet a soulmate. You may meet someone from the same star system. You don't know, you know? So just keep on. All right, so now we have to move out a little bit here. Yeah, let me move this candle. There. There. Okay, I think we can manage this here. Okay, so now we're going to get the Syrian Starseed Tarot here. And we're coming closer. Oh, look at this, 2 of Cups. See what we were talking about love. Anyway, so I'm going to pull some tarot here to just kind of ground this, okay? And then I have one more message for you. And hopefully you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. I have so much information to offer all of you. If you need any help or questions, just like I said, just contact me, and like I said, there'll be a lot of description below of all this information. Okay, so what messages do we have for our starseeds for this new moon in Pisces? Luna. Okay, so the moon is where you will find the answer. Okay, it'll emerge from your subconscious. Okay, meditate. Wonderful things are coming from this moon, secrets, things that need to be discovered. All right, it's very, very exciting. So that's Luna. We're making this really beautiful pyramid here of cards, which I love. Very, very, very powerful. Because pyramids are powerhouses, you know that. That's what they were meant to be. It's all about geometry and math. Okay, one more shuffle, and let's get some more cards here for our starseeds. Any of you that are starting new businesses or healing practices or going to study, I hear study. Barbara Brennan School of Healing Science is a wonderful school. You'll learn so much. Wonderful school. It's all about this work, and you'll meet so many wonderful people there as well. And just imagine 500 people in a class who are thinking and doing the same thing. It was very powerful. Okay, so we have the Sage of Chalices. Beautiful. So the chalices are about emotion, about love, and the Sage is the Queen of Chalices. Okay, so she's very, very important here about compassion. She's extremely compassionate. So there'll be lots of compassion in this work that you're going to be doing. Go, change. If you want to become a healer, a massage therapist, a doctor, a technician, whatever, a writer, a singer, a song writer, musician, whatever it is you want to do, don't wait. Do it. Have the courage. Take the leap of faith. All right? So let's see. So compassion is here for all this beautiful compassion of energy that's going to be here. And it'll take you exactly to your opportunities. Be the mystic. Meditate. Be clever. Explore. Pray. Don't lose your sensitivity. Okay? And please have the courage not to give up. Okay? So here we go. The Two of Cups, my God. So you will find that person. All right? If you change direction right now, you are going to find this divine being. You're going to find this relationship. If some of you have found it, you're going to keep it, and it's going to follow you through this path. Okay? So, or some of you, this is about partnership. This is about, unless you're decided to go on your own and you're going to be becoming, the lover of yourself. You're going to be self-love. But usually the Two of Cups in every tarot deck is about partnership, about the one, about divine union. So we have wonderful cards here that are showing that many of you will meet your divine soulmate when you follow this work. Okay, the healing, everything, expanding, knowledge, wisdom. Dig deep. Let go of the shadow. Let go of your defenses. I had to let go of my defenses. When I first started this, I had to let go of, my addictions. I told you, I had to cleanse the body, and now you have so much information on how that can be done, and you have lots of support everywhere, where we had to, I'm not as young as you guys. I may look that way, but, I've been around. So let's see, a few more cards for our pyramid. And we have the Four of Orbs. So the Four of Swords is about meditation, about rejuvenation. Okay, it's about, clearing and filtering things to your heart, resting. You are going to need rest as well when you make these changes. So take time for yourself to take care of you. because this is wonderful energy coming through here. Beautiful, beautiful energy, very powerful, very enlightening. It's going to open a lot of opportunity, and you're going to look back and you're going to say, wow, how did I get here? How did I get here so fast? Because you do the work with your intention. I showed you. And if you want pendulum, if you want to get a tool, you can find this on the internet anywhere. This was bought many, many years ago. So, you can find them anywhere. Sometimes they're made of metal, but make sure the bottom is wooden. It's better for it to be wooden, okay? So that's that. And let's pull a couple more cards and then a message of love. Oh, candles are already going out. Okay. Oh, the Five of Orbs. So this is the Five of Swords. So now the Five of Swords, of course, is about a mental anguish. In this deck here, the Five of Orbs is about a mental anguish. Five of Swords is about sometimes conflict. There's ego here. Now, just let go of the ego. You don't want to have a self destruction. It's all about the self with this card. Right now in this reading, this is about having you're letting go of the process, when you shouldn't. Don't let your ego get in the way, okay, of self-defeat. Okay, that's what this is about. So that's why you need to rest, okay, and really meditate on making the changes you need to make to find that beautiful union, okay, to meet that person, because you will. When you start cleansing and cleaning and have the right intent, you will meet the one. Yes, you will. Guarantee it. Let me know. All right, we have one more. One more for our beloved Starseeds. Yeah, I've been in many places. And, most of the time I think I'm Palladian. But then again, I've opened up into many different talents, and I came across many different books by accident that brought me to different star systems and understanding that I was opening a new talent, a new facet of myself. Because that's what we are, crystalline. We're opening up facets of ourselves. And you'll know when you have that opening. It's like Kundalini, running through you. You're like full of energy and happy, excited. So here we go. Transition. Beautiful. All right. So you are in your way to make this transition. Beloved Starseeds, I don't have anything else to say to you except go for it. Don't give up. Don't be afraid. Don't let the ego get in the way. You will meet the one if you follow your heart. You have great opportunity. Be clever. Meditate. Explore the past. Your star ancestors are there. Just call upon them. And also know that your heart is the portal, is the opening to all of that energy. Okay? And have the courage to take the leap of faith. So one more card, my friends. On the whispers of love, we always need love in our life, right? Love is the bottom card here. I mean, this is it. Love is what we're made of. Love is the emotion, the energy that creates everything. And it is free. You can never harness love because then it's not love. It's about need. Just be love and breathe in that cosmic breath, that energy. So let it metabolize within you. Okay. What messages do we have? One message of love do we have. Go back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. So reevaluate your life right now. Like I said, like we have been talking about, it's a new beginning. It's about new ways of inventing yourself, a new version of yourself. All right. So I hope that you had a good time. I did. And I hope to see you next time. So have a good week and happy new moon. Bye-bye.